People, performance and profitability, can you see the connection between them? Well, consider this. People who perform well improve profits. If your goal is to see a sustained long-term lift in results, you need these three factors to work together. We can achieve this using the 5 drivers of results. First, you need to set clear expectations. This means establishing role clarity, aiming your team members with an understanding of their responsibilities, boundaries, tasks, resources, and deadlines. They need a firm handle on the parameters and how far they can go or can't go. Next, use coaching with a focus on results rather than behaviour. Decide on the specific results you'll need to see and educate on the behaviours that will get those results. This anchors performance in a way traditional coaching doesn't, usually because traditional coaching looks at behaviours first and assumes results will improve. This is about working back from the expected result with a clear development plan. Support performance by taking a human-centred approach to feedback. Remember that your team members are human and things can get messy when they're learning and adopting new behaviours, even when you give them clear briefs and parameters. When you come at feedback with empathy, rather than resorting to blame or going into dictator mode, team members will learn how to become more open to feedback. It becomes a conversation about what they can do and not what they shouldn't or can't do. Success can also be measured in terms of impact. This means looking not only at the financial value of a project or initiative, but the value it has more holistically, like improvements in team cohesion, brand awareness, client relationships, or employee engagement. The last driver is accountability, which asks people to own their mistakes and work constructively through problems rather than playing the victim or using more insidious, passive-aggressive behaviours. It's about creating an environment where people feel safe to admit their mistakes and are motivated to improve their performance. When you combine these drivers, you can have confidence that your people are prepared with the skills needed to perform at their very best. And where there's high performance, there's better results. If you're not seeing the results you want, the 5 drivers can be used as a tool to really identify your weak points. Start by reflecting on each of the drivers. Ask yourself questions like, are all your employees able to describe their responsibilities to others? Are your employees open to feedback and coaching? Do your teams and leaders often shift the blame around or own their mistakes? Is success measured in more than just KPIs and numbers? Once you've identified your weak points, you can then target that area with a range of different strategies, including communication strategies that clarify people's understanding of their roles and responsibilities, analysing what behaviours will help drive specific results, and developing a coaching strategy based on this, modelling your own openness to feedback to set an example for your employees, measuring and celebrating improvements to help people see where they're making an impact, and asking teams to produce results, not reports or recommendations. This keeps teams from deferring choices to their leaders and makes them more accountable to the outcomes. When looking at the ways you can elevate your organisation's results, remember, success starts with a focus on people first.